guys, I'm Kirsten, the problem solving teacher and Teachers Pay Teachers author. If you like my videos, please remember to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. It helps other teachers who might want to use these videos to help themselves along and find me. Alright, today we are going to be talking about using later for my TpT social media marketing. So, there is a huge Teachergram world out there. If you are not on Instagram, you might want to hop in and take a look, because if you just like look at some of the hashtags like teacher or teacher life, you are going to see that there is a whole world of teachers and a teacher community that is communicating through Instagram, and it's kind of amazing that teachers have bonded in this way through social media. So for me, for social media marketing, for promoting my business and resources and everything that the problem solving teacher is on social media, I discovered that because I have a 2-year-old, it is not going to happen on a consistent basis unless I use a scheduler. I have tried, I have set up plans, I have been like, yeah, I can just manage to post. I can't. In all truth, I can't. It is not going to happen because I try not to be on my phone too much in front of my toddler. He is already fascinated by them, likes cell phones way too much. So I just try to minimize my cell phone time, and I try to put it away with him. So for me to try to complete social media marketing without a scheduler where things are already put in and planned and in place, it is just not going to happen. So hopefully as I get better with later, my social media marketing will improve. I have been using the free version of later. So the free version gives you 30 posts, social media posts per month. They can post to all different sorts of platforms. I just post to Instagram, but that is what I'm using to help me schedule my Instagram posts. And right now my goal is to get to the point where I'm scheduling a post a day. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm being more consistent and doing more with my social media marketing because I can schedule it ahead of time, and it makes it easier. So I use later mostly to post to my feed, and then I am choosing, instead of the auto posting feature that they offer, I am choosing to do the swipe, do the it's like 5 clicks that I have to do on my phone to actually put the post up. If you hear some noise, I'm sorry, my husband's doing some work in the basement. So one of the reasons that I am choosing to still, rather than just have it automatically go, to still go through and post, click, 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 and it's posted, is because it reminds me to post to my stories, because I only get 30 posts a month. So it encourages me to, hey, do you have a story to post with this today? That would be a good idea. It also gets me in Instagram so that I can try to interact with others, because part of the algorithm for Instagram is you can't just post. They want to see you engaging in other people's posts. So when you watch some stories and leave some comments and message people and do all of that sort of thing, Instagram is going to start to give you more credit and show your stuff to more people. So that's those are the 2 reasons why I am still manually taking my pre-scheduled post and doing click, 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 and it's up. All right. Like I said, it's still not a perfect plan. I'm still trying to be more consistent, but it's getting better. And hopefully as I become more efficient at setting up the post, because everything is a learning curve. Whenever you add something new, it takes longer because you're learning it. So hopefully as it becomes more consistent and just easier, I'll be posting consistently every day. All right. In a second, I am going to switch over to my computer and use the app Loom so that I can show you how to schedule a post real quick. It is only 5 easy steps. So in 5 steps, you can schedule a post, and it's easy peasy, and I think it's way easier to have stuff ready to go than to do it on the fly. All right, I'll be right with you.
Alright, hi guys, here is your mini tutorial on how to use Later. So I'm just going to show you real quick the couple of steps that I go through to set up a post for Later. So it's really simple. Alright, the first thing you need to do is whatever graphics you created, you need to upload it to Later. So this is my lead magnet that I'm working on getting out into the world, and so I had already created this graphic using Canva, and it's a few other places, but now I get to use it again, and I'm going to use it to schedule my post. Alright, so it's always a good idea, if you remember, and I don't always remember, to apply a label. So the labels, when you upload something, it's automatically selected, and if you have done Later but you haven't created labels, it's great too. You just hit the little check mark, you hit the label, and then you add a label to it. Alright? And that just means that if you're like, oh, where is that graphic? You can narrow it down by setting up some labels and then just kind of trying to organize as you go. So this is the one I'm going to schedule right now with you guys, and there are two ways you can go about it. One is you can just click here, and as I scroll down, you can see View on Calendar. Well, it's not on my calendar yet, and it's going to check, and then it's going to be like, oh, it's not on the calendar yet. And let's see what it does, because, you know, sometimes these things are a little bit finicky. And of course, today, as I'm trying to show you, it's taking a long time to load. All right. All right, so after a long time of waiting, it popped up again like it usually does, and it just has a button down at the bottom. It says, oh, you haven't used it, so you're going to create a post. And so you click Create Post. All right, so apparently my Wi-Fi is having issues, so that could be a problem for me as I do this with you guys. All right, so then it has this is the posting screen. So it has Send Notification on, and if you drop this down, that's probably where Enable Auto Publish, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to have it send me the notification. My plan is to post products on Tuesdays, so that is part of my social media schedule, so that is where this is going to be. And I don't have enough analytics yet from Instagram to tell me when my followers are usually on, but from other people's analytics, I usually try to post during the week at 5 p.m., which makes sense with the teacher's schedule. They're probably not able to do much until 5 a.m. Sometimes on this screen, the calendar has trouble keeping up with me, and it won't change. So you can just go ahead and create the post, and then physically on the calendar, when you're all done, you can drag it to the correct spot if that's an issue. Lately it's been working better, but sometimes that's an issue. All right. And then from here, you just have to write your captions. So this is also referred to as copy because it is where you're trying to sell something or promote your business. So depending on where you are reading stuff, they'll refer to this as copy. So I can just write a little bit of something. I might go back and expand on this just so you guys aren't waiting for me. But do you need a great back to school activity for your students? So that's kind of the hook. And then I use Grammarly too, so it helps me just any small edits, it kind of puts those right in there. This poetry activity is great for the beginning of the school year when students are noticing how much the school has changed and what things are new. Use this opportunity to tap into their sensory details. There are 4 ways you can use this lesson during the school year, and it's available digitally and in print. Do you need a great free? Because this is my lead magnet. If they will sign up for my email list, then they can have it for free to do with their students. And who doesn't love something free to do with their students? And then at the bottom, you want to use some hashtags. Teacher, pay teachers, TpT seller, TpT resources, store, teacher lessons, LA lesson tag solving teacher prepared teacher active teacher HELA. So you can go through, if you don't have a good idea of what hashtags to use, go into Instagram and type teacher and a ton are going to come up for you. I'm probably going to go back and add a few more, but just for the sake of time, and it's kind of boring to watch me type hashtags, I'm going to stop there. But that is how you do it. And there are more options, but a lot of these you can see upgrade plan. Okay, so there are more options, there are more things you can do if you choose, but it costs money. So then you just click save. And if my internet's working, it will work. And if it doesn't have the right time, then you can just drag it to a different spot on your calendar and schedule it out.
Alright, I hope that little mini tutorial was helpful for you. Now we're going to talk about what to do once it is all scheduled. So you've scheduled your post, it's all set. Now you have 2 options. You can set up the auto posting feature. I haven't done this because I'm taking advantage of the reminder to get on Instagram. But I have read that it is available with the free version. Or you can wait for your post, the time of your post to schedule and get that notification, which is what I do. So when it's posting time, I get a little notification on my phone, and I'll see what if I can get it to pop up for you. Alright, well, I get a little notification just like any notification on my phone, and then you just swipe it. And when you swipe it, it just opens Later, and the Later app looks like this. You can see it's like a little bit of a calendar. And then I already did my post for today, but I can pull it up. Then you get this screen, and down here it says publish now. And so all you do is hit that publish now. I'm not gonna, oh, and it's not gonna let me do it because I already published that post. So you hit publish now, and after you hit publish now, it brings up Instagram. And on Instagram, it asks you, do you want to publish this as a story or to your feed? And mine are usually set up for feeds. So I publish it to my feed, and then automatically all of like the copy you've written out, all of like the caption that goes under your post, you have already written that out with all the hashtags and everything. It copies that to your clipboard. So all you have to do in that section is hold down, at least on my iPhone, I hold down and then I click paste. And then I choose if I want it to go to Facebook also, which I usually do, and I hit publish. And then it's done. So it's really easy to go from the published, the scheduled post to actually publish it. And then if I can, I'll hop on and I'll look at a few other posts and I'll make some comments. That's one of the other pieces I'm working on, is trying to engage at the time that I post, because it's gonna help. So the other thing that it allows me to do is if there's a last minute change to my post, like if I read through the copy again, which I don't always do, but if I read through the copy again, I can make a last minute change. And so it leaves me some room and control and opportunities to do other things with an automatic reminder that I might otherwise forget about. Maybe I'll use the auto scheduler in the future. It's available, but for now I'm going through that short process. Hopefully, okay. So let me know if you use a different social media marketing tool, if you use a different auto scheduler, and let me know how it's working for you, if this was helpful, if you have questions about later, and I will talk to you guys later. Have an awesome day.